I'm Dr Joe Ellis, so I'm a social anthropologist, I'm Deputy Senior Tutor here at Hughes Hall, and I also am a Director of Studies for Human, Social and Political Sciences. So the first answer is, maybe that's not the best question, right? So to be very clear, the interview is part of a broader holistic process of evaluation. So we would also be looking at written work, your past education, possibly test results if the subject requires them. So it's not the case that everything depends on the interview. It also depends on a lot of other things about you, right? Then when you do come to the interview, often the way that candidates, I don't know if they necessarily stand out, but seem to do well in the interviews, is number one, certainly listening to the questions, right? Not to kind of anticipate what they think they're going to be asked, to think, right? So some candidates are a little bit rushed in how they answer because they think somehow it's about speed or sort of, they just want to start talking. So it's very reasonable for you to pause and think about the question that you've been asked, right? And then it goes down to, again, not the answer that you give, not the place that you end up, but rather how you verbalize and talk us through your thinking, right? So that's what we're really interested in. So to show out kind of the assumptions that you're making or the reasons that you're kind of arriving at the answer that you are. And also, because this is a subject that you're passionate about, to demonstrate your enthusiasm, right? So this should actually be quite an enjoyable conversation for you. And it becomes a much kind of more productive conversation, and therefore it really helps us to evaluate you if you're really being honest with what you're interested in, what your opinions are, and how you're thinking about things, right? So the way that we stand out is basically being enthusiastic, open, honest, and just to verbalize.